Aloha, I'm Rick and I'm doing the wonderful world of undersea creatures, and over the 10 days we've been learning about 11 different categories of animals in the ocean. You see 5 of them back here, and we've got another 6 that we still are learning. Today was a really cool day. We had worms, and the kids got to see a sea worm called a peanut worm that is eaten here in China. We also saw the squid and the octopus today. Each of the tables had one they looked at. The students are both learning to do mind mapping, which organizes the different categories, as well as to draw them, touch them, see them, understand their characteristics, and understand all the different kinds of organisms that are in the sea. It's been a really good 2 weeks, and they've learned a lot about the different sea animals in the ocean.
So the NASA course I'm teaching this term is called Lunar Exploration, and what the students do is they follow the same engineering challenges that the NASA engineers and scientists face as they plan setting up a base on the moon, including developing model satellites to gather information about the moon, then a lunar buggy and a landing pod to deliver the lunar buggy onto the surface of the moon, and a crew exploration vehicle that the students have to create to carry 2 astronauts into space for them to live on as they explore. And so the students have to follow the engineering design process, and it's a really great creative way to learn a lot of physics, math, and science principles.
This class is Scratch and Robotics. So we learn how to program computers using Scratch. This is an example of Scratch. It's a programming language that was designed at MIT for kids to learn computer programming. So instead of having to type a lot of words, they use these blocks and they drag them into place, and it helps them learn the logic of computer programming. The robotics come in first with these little microcontrollers. They're called microbits, and students can program these LEDs to light up in different ways, and they can program these buttons to do what they want them to. And this also has several sensors built in, so they can program it to respond to them. And then lastly, some students will be programming or are programming this M-Bot, which is a little robot that they can program to move around, and it also has several sensors built in. So it has a distance sensor, it has a light sensor, it has a couple of different sensors. And so this is the beginning of programming robotics. Students who really like robots can sign up for other courses, like there's a Lego robotics course where they get into much more advanced programming and more advanced robot building.
I like Mr. Rick the most. Dr. Nancy. Mr. Adam. I like the Scratch class. William and Jasper. Sea turtle, squid, coral, octopus. I built a satellite. I built a maze. I'm very happy here. I learned very much about the marine organisms like the planktons and the zones in the oceans, and I learned much more about computers and NASA. The difference of this camp from other camp is This camp teaches science.